Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome on in. It's Christy. And it's ATC Thursday. And I've missed you. I haven't seen you for like a week. But I am back. As you guys know, I've been posting. I had a wonderful last week with my kiddos, with my family. We had a wonderful, wonderful time. I'm so blessed. I feel 100% loved and blessed and so grateful for my time with my kiddos. I absolutely love it. Oh, actually, my son texted me, but I'll have to text him back. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. It is 7 o'clock, right on the dot. I think I popped on like a minute early. I know you guys are used to me being late, but I'm early. I'm going to start preparing my stuff. So tonight, you guys, we are going to just be making some collage style cards, and we are going to be doing, hello Kendra, you're my first one on. We are going to be doing ski lodge theme. So I am excited about this one because I know a lot of us love skiing. I am not one of those people, but I enjoy watching others have fun on the ski slopes. I had an opportunity at one point to go snowboarding, and I decided not to. I was a little pregnant at the time, and I was like, nope, this is not for me. I don't like the snow. I am definitely meant to be in Florida. But my kids enjoyed playing in the snow and stuff like that. They would go sledding and things like that. So I know a lot of us love to go skiing. So I figured, why not do a snow ski theme? I think I would be in the cozy lodge. Like if any of my family members wanted to go skiing and do a ski trip, I would be like, sure, I'll be in the lodge with my coffee or my hot cocoa, and y'all can go skiing and I'll just go watch. Although I think I may try maybe one time in life. I may try to go up on like the little ski slope and slide down like once. So hello, Cheryl. Hi, Mom. Hello, Marlene. Thank you for opening the craft box, you guys. I'm excited about this one. So if you have my kit, you will see that you have a lot of like background papers and different images. So we are actually going to kind of collage these. Now, a lot of these did come from, I did purchase an Etsy printable with a lot of these images on it. Hi, Estella! And some of them did come from like images I found online. So anything, if you have a good printer, anything ski slope you can do. I'm going to show you what is in this pack. I did not do a lot of background papers on purpose because I know we have been doing a lot of cards lately. Just make sure there's nothing else in there. And then if you want, we are actually going to use our little strip of felt that I included in there. It's very sparkly. It just reminds me of snow. Hello, my sweet Amy. Amy, look, do you see my hat? I got it at, I got it on a Black Friday sale at Hot Topic, but it fits our snow ski theme tonight. This is the best they could do. And I will just to give you guys a fair warning, I am a little tired today, and my husband and I have to go out again tonight. So I'm not going to be on for very, very long. I'm going to cut you guys a little short, and I know that's completely, I'm going to try to get on this weekend because I won't have anybody here. It is an empty house. It is just my dogs and my husband, because everybody's gone. My mom is gone. My son left. My daughter left this morning for New York City. Hi, soul sister. I'm very excited for her. So I will be posting pictures of her little trip because she's adorable and her friend's adorable. And it is their first outing, like as adults, and their first adventure without parents. They're staying with her dad, but they're still going to be like doing their own thing. They're being safe. She's going to be with her older sister. Her friend is. So it's a great opportunity for them. And I was like almost in tears because I'm so excited. I feel like I'm living through her at this point. So you guys bring out your goodies. I also have these little pom-poms. If you have these in your craft room, you could use these very easily on your cards. You just probably need some type of glue. I may try Fabric Technics. I haven't had very much luck with the Aleene's, but you could try, I always like the Turbo one too. It dries really fast, but you could use, you know, Thick and Quick, whatever you have. Okay, and then the only other thing that I'm going to probably use is I'm going to use some brads because we're going to do something cool with our little ski slopes, with our little ski things. So if you have the kit, go ahead and take that out and we are going to get started. So we are doing kind of a collage theme tonight. Just get out your cards. I'm just going to use my little casino cards here that we have. And I think I'm going to try to do 4 tonight. I'm going to, we might do 5. It depends. You guys know we kind of go through, I'll try to go through these a little quick, but obviously I'll show you what we're doing because it is a collage. So it takes a little longer when you do collaging. So we'll see what we come up with. I have no plan. I have a tiny plan, but we're just kind of going in this a little blindsided. Hello, my sweet Terry. You love my hat, Amy. I know. I had to get it. I saw it online and it was like Black Friday sale. And I was like, I need that. I need that. I actually got myself an ugly sweater to wear for Christmas at my in-laws. So it matches the hat. So I'm just going to be all strawberried up this summer, this Christmas. We're not into summer, Christy. Okay. So when I show you guys, when I tell you scraps, I will show you there's a lot in here. So, I did give you guys some bigger images to use as backgrounds. And like, we're going to take this and put it over like, say, another background and another background. And you'll kind of see what I mean. So we're going to kind of start, I think we'll start with these little girls here. So I have this, you guys don't throw away your scraps like this. This is a really pretty blue and it works for winter. So I'm actually going to put this on the card. And then we're going to work with that because it kind of goes really well with that. It all kind of cohesive. Oh, thank you for wishing her what. Yes, I know my poor mom got sick when she was here. Okay, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start to kind of, I put my scraps aside. I think I may try to put one of these in here. Hi, Joyce. Welcome on in, darling. How are you? I hope everybody is getting ready for Christmas. We are not that far. Oh, and PSA, I will do this again at the end, but there's going to be no ATC Thursday next Thursday because it's Christmas. It's Christmas. Everybody's going to be doing their thing, cooking. I'll be with family. But what we are doing is we're doing our last ATC for the December kit. It's going to be Tuesday, December 30th. So it's the day before New Year's Eve. I know a lot of people are going to go out New Year's Eve, so we're not doing it New Year's Eve. If I'm home, I'm not sure. I think we're doing something, but if we are not doing something, I may pop on and hang out with you guys because we did that last year. And then for the January kit, we're not going to do it on January 1st. I think that's when it lands. We're doing it on the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th. So that's still the 4 weeks in January. And the January kits are just about done. I meant to get them out today. I have a couple more finishing touches to put on them. And because we're not doing it till January 8th, we have plenty of time to get it in the mail for you guys. Okay. So those are my announcements. And there is still 4 weeks in February for later on. So I just wanted to kind of go ahead and show you guys that part. I may have some openings. There's a couple people that I haven't heard from that, you know, unfortunately, when I don't hear from you, I don't know what's happening. So I may have to open up those slots. Hello, my Carrie. Hi, sweetie. How are you? All right, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead. I'm putting my little pieces, my little scrap pieces to one side so I can kind of see, and you can lay them out to kind of see what's there. And then all the other pieces, I'm going to kind of like these little girls, we're going to kind of sit over here and then we'll have our cards right here. So I do have a lot of pieces though that you guys, I probably will work on some. I know I always say that and I haven't been doing it, but now I don't have my house full and I have plenty. Thank you for praying for my mom. Hello, Penny. How are you? Okay. real quick, one more thing while we're talking about my mom. My mom did give me this beautiful book. It was a free book in her area. And this one has a lot of illustrations for Christmas that you could use in your junk journals and things like that. Now, I don't own the rights to these, so I can't give them out. But hello, Jeanette. How are you? Vivian, right? It's Vivian, isn't it? Or is it Jeanette? I want to say I got the two confused before. But look at these pictures. So this is my PSA announcement on this. Thank you for sprinkling. I am great, Carrie. I just had our Merry Christmas, family Christmas here, and it was amazing. I had all my kids here. Is Miss Vivian? Okay. That's what I thought, because I know when you always say hi, Beth always calls you Vivian, so that's why I was like, it's Vivian, isn't it? So I'm glad I got that right. Thank you, Amy. So when you are out there and you see all of these like little flyers or books or whatever, make sure they're free, obviously, but you have to look inside them for goodies, because this is worth it. Thank you, Carrie. I know, right? Isn't it cute? I got it. I have a Strawberry Shortcake ugly sweater that I'm wearing this year. I'm saving it for Christmas to wear, which I'm sure you'll see pictures, but I bought it to kind of match it. So I'm going to be all strawberried up. I'm going to be very, very happy this Christmas. So make sure you get any magazines in your area that may have pictures, especially for Christmas time. They put a lot of cute things in there that you could use. Okay. So we're going to get started. I'm going to go ahead and grab my card, and we are still using my favorite glues, my Scotch, and tacky is what we may have to put in here as well. So I am going to start with this little, we're going to start with these girls. I am going to start, thank you, Vivi. I thought I said it right. Yay, I'm glad I got it right. So I'm going to start with these girls. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put this one face down. And I am going to just kind of glue this down, face down here. And you can put down like a piece of wax paper or something, because that glue, if you go a little bit over the edge, it does get very sticky. And I've noticed that when I overspread, if you guys know what I mean, I've noticed that it gets on my surfaces. So I probably will have to replace this glue before the end of the night. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. This is how I do it. It's called my backwards method. It's just kind of putting it on there, and it just is easier to cut out this way. And this is a nice blue background to this. Okay, so this card, we're going to pretend these little ladies are going on their little like girl adventure like ski trip. Kind of like my daughter is in New York. That reminds me of it. So that's why we're doing this one first. So you can see that this is a little bit wide. So that is okay. We're going to trim around the edges. Hello, Liz. How are you? That is my son's sweet woman right there. She is a doll. So everybody say hi to her and welcome to my live, girl. We're doing ski theme. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of put my glue in the middle of it, and I can always cut around it. So I'm just going to put that little piece on there. Actually, before I put it on there, I'm going to cut the skis out a little bit, so a little bit more of that blue will show. And you can get as detailed as you want with this. But I do want my skis in the shot. So, all right, there we go. So now we have this excess part. Hello, Miss Kimmy. And oh, Terry, did I say hi to you? Terry, I didn't miss you, did I? How are you? Thank you for liking all my pictures lately. You guys, I couldn't keep up with everything and posting all my pictures. Okay, so now you see our little scenery with the girls. I love that. Cute as a button. Thank you. I love it. It was a Black Friday special, and I couldn't say no because it was $11. Like, I can't even buy a regular beanie, but it's one of those longer beanies. Liz had a hat on when she was at my house, and it was the long Santa ones There's a special name for these hats, but I keep forgetting what it is. I can't remember, girls. Okay, now my kits did come with various things, so one person may not have another thing. So I'm going to kind of go through and see what would kind of look good with this. Some of these are backgrounds. I'm thinking I may put our little ski slope kind of hanging out the top. But let me see what I have here, because I know I have like the girls with their special drinks to keep them warm. I did say hi. Okay. And then these I'm going to save for something special. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and put my little ski sign up there. Now this, I believe, nope, this isn't. Okay. I also included stickers with this, you guys. So I'm going to look through my stickers. Oh, I actually might change my mind. I think I'm going to change my mind on this one. I actually made these stickers. I put them in a little bag. I have snow goggles. And I'm sorry if I'm saying the terms wrong. I am not a winter girl at all. I have little skis. And then I have this one as well. So I have this sign, and then I have this one as well as the sticker. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use, and you guys can make these however you want. I think I'm going to use the snow goggles and kind of put them up here. And I did pre-cut these a little bit, but you can go in and make it a little bit, the stocking cap. The stocking cap. No, it's called something else though. I have to look it up. It's like a special term. But yeah, I know what you mean, Mom. All right, I'm just going to fussy cut this out just a little bit smaller because we are collaging. And again, these are stickers, so I'm going to have to pull this off. Hopefully I can get it off okay. Sometimes these stickers can be a little funny. You need to try, Vivian, have you done ATC cards? They're so much fun to make. And then you trade them with other people that do make them too. It's so much fun. Okay, I got it started. See my little peel there? I'm trying to show you guys. This is not the best sticker paper, but it's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and... No, I'm going to put it up here. It kind of looks like the goggles swallowing the girls, but it's okay. We know what it is. Okay. So there's that. And then I'm going to take a little bit of like my washi tape and kind of make it go down the side. So if you guys have washi tape, you can use whatever kind. If you don't have washi tape, you can always use a very thin ribbon and glue it up the side too. Liz, I have to find that cute little book you made me because I'm gonna post it online for everybody to see. I got the cutest little book. Now, another thing you can do with this as well is if you are getting your Christmas cards and you have like your little stamps that are already stamped from the post office, that would be a cute little embellishment on these cards. That's what they were called in the 60s and 70s. Oh, it is a nightcap? Okay, well, they were called something else online when I ordered it. They may have changed up the name. You guys know how all that goes. Remember clam diggers? That's what you call capris, but they called them clam diggers back in the day. Now look, you guys, this does not have to be perfect when you collage. I'm just going to rip it. I'm going to rip it just like that. And if I get a little bit of thin or thick, it'll make it more interesting, right? So I'm going to kind of line it up like this. I want to make sure I made it long enough, which I just barely made it long enough, but it's okay. And then you could put something else on here. Like, I think what I'm going to do, we're going to take my little glue out. And I thought I do have a little paintbrush here. This I got really cheap from Easter. But you guys, does this look Easter to you? It can be any holiday. Of course, I put my finger in it. There's never a dull moment here in the craft box. Never. Okay. So I got my little paintbrush. If you don't want to mess with like this part, it's easier to do it this way. And that way you can kind of paint on it. So I'm just going to paint a little bit of snow on here and just make it a little bit sparkly. And you can put a little or as much as you want, because even though I guess snow, it doesn't necessarily sparkle, but it does give it that illusion that it's snow. But I think that like a little postage stamp would look so cute. Liz's book ornament is on your, oh, it's on my tree? I still haven't unpacked anything, Liz. So there's my first one. That's the first one tonight. All right, I'm gonna leave this one right here. Now, I have some black and white photos as well with these that came with the kit. Some of you may have gotten different ones. Some of you, I think everyone got a couple of these ones. Everyone got the actual photos, but this is like a little family skiing, which I absolutely love. Thank you, Sue. Hi, Sue. I'm not seeing all the comments. And I will say, I know Facebook was having some glitches today. And here's another like old photo. We're gonna do something cute with that one too. So I'm gonna leave those to the side for now because I want to do something fun. We're going to make our next one a little interactive. Oh, I probably got glitter on me now. Oh, well. Okay. So as you guys can see, I gave you guys some, and most of the things that you get online are going to have these scenes where you have like a little ski slope on it or like a little lodge. Okay. We're going to use one of these. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate you taking care of that. I'm going to actually use this one. This one is a full scene. So I think I'm going to use this card again, just to kind of give it, well, I can probably just put this on the actual card. Yeah, that'll be big enough. So I'm going to actually glue it on. It's actually a perfect size. Some of them may not be. Hi, Kathleen. How are you? All right. So let me glue this baby on. When you start to see it get green, that means it's running out, which is no surprise for me. So I'm just going to put my little glue on it. And then I want a lot of this side showing. So I'm going to go over a little bit when I do that. Oops, wrong way. Now, you could actually use that part for another card. So I'm just going to do a nice cut. Hold on, let me get this straight, you guys. It was not straight. So how is everybody's shopping coming along? How is everybody's Christmas time? Are you guys doing all the things? Taking their grandkids places? Let me know. Okay, perfect. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I was thinking my Kimmy, my sweet Kimmy, I'm using a little pokey tool. You can use a little thumbtack or whatever, because we are going to put a brad through this, and then we're going to put our brad through our little, I love the winter theme. It turned out so cute, especially, yes, right? Right? Isn't it cute? So I'm going to put a hole through this, and then I'm going to put a hole through the top of this. And if you guys don't know what we're doing now, we're going to make this almost to where like it's rocking, but we're going to make it move. Okay. It's just pretend, obviously. I have another idea for another one. So just stick with me. So if you wanted, you can actually position where you want this on your card. And I'm going to cut this out a little bit thinner. And you can just go ahead and put the hole in both. Just be very careful when you do this. You're better. My eye injury from sawdust is so much. I didn't know that, Kathleen. I haven't been online in like a week. I've only watched like a few handful of people, but I did see something come up on your Facebook. I'm glad it's doing better though. My goodness. All right. See how that goes? Now we're going to go ahead and do, I'm going to do a little blue brad here. My sweet friend Linda Stewart gave me all of these color brads, so I was able to share with everyone and still have plenty left over to keep sharing. Okay. So the way these go is I'm going to put this through the little hole and then pull my little back ends, my little tails. I'm sorry about my nails, you guys. I haven't found cute nails. Like I get the stick-on ones, but honestly, I've been so busy. Okay. So it kind of looks like it's, you know, going up and down the mountain. We're going to pretend it's going that way, right? We could technically do it other ways, but that's our first one. But I wanted to actually cut this out a little thinner. So if you mess up, it's easy to take these on and off. They're not perfect. Hello, Manny. How are you, mi amigo? All right. So I'm going to cut this a little bit around. We are making ATC cards, my friend. ATC cards. We're doing ski and winter theme. Hola, hola. Manny, I haven't been able to watch you in forever, my love. How are you? I've been loving your new setup lately. I've seen you real quick passing. It's been hard. I've had my familia here for the last week. It was wonderful, you guys, though. It was so awesome. Okay. So see how I made that a little bit more fussy cutted? Now I can put my little brad through here and make it move. And it'll be a little bit better. Again, these are just ideas. You guys can kind of collage whatever you want. We're doing a little bit more collaging in the next one because we have our little ski girls having a drink. And then you just push it together. I feel so special with you watching me, Manny. Look at that. Isn't it cute? It's like the little ski lift. Obviously you don't want it rocking back and forth, but you guys get it. It's all in like the interactive cards. And again, you can go in and do the same thing. I'm going to do my little fussy cut, or not my fussy cut, my washi tape. You guys, I'm so tired. I had to get up at 5:20 this morning to take my daughter to the airport. And then getting those two girls to pack one suitcase because they want to charge an arm and a leg for luggage nowadays. And two 20-year-old girls do not pack light. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but they do not pack light. So we're in the parking lot of TIA, Tampa International, and trying to get their stuff packed into one, and we're squishing it into, because obviously they got to wear layers, right? They're going to New York City. It's cold. It's snowing. And these are two Florida girls. Lori originally is not a Florida girl, but Kaylee has been in some cold weather, but you know, they got to pack warm clothes. All right. I just did the corner edges of the top, and that's how I'm going to leave it for now. But there's our second card. All right. So I'm going to put these aside. And I put my finger in the glitter again. Of course I did. All right. Let me clean this up real quick. So we're going to do a little more collaging on this one. Now, collaging just means just kind of grouping everything together, and we're going to do it straight on the card this time. So I kind of pulled out some of my scraps. So I have some like wintry, I want to say wintry paper. This one's got like some gold for like the champagne. So I'm just going to kind of put some paper backgrounds and just kind of make it look wintry, I guess is what you could say. This is actually watercolor paper. Some of you might recognize this. It was in my scraps. I used this for something at some point. So I'm going to just tear off a piece. And we're going to do this very kind of scrappy, right? Put my lid on that one. Probably have to go back for that. All right, and then I have some snowflake paper. And it does not have to be cohesive. It does not have to be perfect. I kind of like the non-perfect look. And then we're just going to kind of collage it. I'm going to take a little scrap piece of this. This was left over from that was left over from my other cards that we made last week. Last week we made the Nutcracker cards with the spinning ballerina on them. And if you missed that one, you got to go back and watch it. Okay, so you're just going to play around with it to see like how you like everything. I think I'm going to do that and then put our girls like right here. Kind of like this girl because she's got sparkly drink too, but we'll figure that out in a minute. I'm going to cut this out. Hello, Missy. How are you? Missy. I've been watching your memories that come up on your page. It's so cute. You just got home? I know everybody's out shopping. All the stores are open later. My husband and I are actually as tired as I am. I did have some coffee. So we're going to go back out here in a little bit when I'm done. So I'm watching my time tonight because we got some things to go do because he has to work on Sunday and then I have to work the rest of the week. So really today and Saturday are the only, maybe a little bit tomorrow, are like the only time we can really go out and do something and get our stuff done. Okay, how cute is that? And I think I'm going to put the these behind it. I'm going to use my stickers. And then if you guys, I think I have some extras. So if you need like a sticker or something, I may have some extras. Just send me a message. Like if it's like a must have, you know? Yes, I think it's these I want to use. Well, let's take them both out. We're just going to take them all out. So I'm struggling on mine. Okay. I'm really liking that. I'm going to die cut some of these off too. Oh, you had to pick up Nevaeh? I hope you are enjoying your journal, my friend. I had so much fun making that for you. You guys, I went back to Kohl's because that's where I got the books that I made my mom and Missy. I gave my mom her book for Christmas, and I made Missy one too because she ordered one. And I got the Max dog and I got Rudolph. So I'm probably not going to get them done by Christmas. But that will be, maybe we'll do some for Christmas in July. So I'm going to kind of hoard them for a little while so I can do some Christmas in July stuff. And then if you don't know, Beth and I saw Beth, she came to my house the other day. Beth and I are doing a special Christmas in July get together here, Craft Box Live, and Craft Box Confessions Live. I don't know what we're calling it yet. We're still working on all that stuff. Hi, Sharon. But she came over the other day. She delivered my grandmother's ornament for me, and we're doing a little live event here in the Tampa Bay area in July. So I may even make one of those for like a prize for like the giveaways or whatever. Okay, I got it. I'm going to stick it right here because I'm not done gluing. So I think I'm going to keep this like this. It's okay if you keep some of the card in there. I think that's really cool and you'll add to it. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this stuff. Let me use this glue. This one I have a little bit more of. So once you kind of have it all laid out, that's when you'll just kind of start piecing everything together. And we're going to make another collage too. I wanted to show you a couple different ones. Now, if it goes over, that's okay. You overlap and you just have fun with it. And you can always trim the back if you want it to stay actual ATC size. That is super cute. Okay, we're going to bring this one down. All right, and then you can just kind of push that down. And I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to push you down a little bit. That's my background so far. And I can still fill in some of the blanks. So I'm going to go ahead and put my little skis first. We're going to kind of have them sticking out. Kind of look like they have bunny ears, I guess, right? And then these two girls, we already have collage, so I'm going to put them this way. Now, the fun part about these cards is you can put them together and then you can make funny little quotes for them or sentiments and then print them off just on regular computer paper, like in small font, and then just kind of glue them on. Sometimes you don't know what a card is going to be until it actually comes together, you know? Now, I kind of like that. I'm going to put one more thing back here. Another piece of like corner, which I'm thinking. And this just adds fun textures. Like I said, I didn't plan really. We're just kind of winging it so you guys can see what you can do. But you can flip this over and kind of go around your sides. Actually, let me move this. I'm going to use this little bit right here. Washi tape can be collaged too. It doesn't have to be in a straight line. Although now it's sticking. I gotta take my trash out in here tonight, you guys. My comments stopped. You know, the comments stopped the other day on Beth's live. So, all right. So I want everybody to tell me who has been skiing. Who loves to ski here or has been skiing before? I'm dying to know. I'm going to add a little bit of the snow. Hi, Gwen. How are you, hon? I'm going to add a little bit of the shiny in their goggles. I have never been skiing. I said that already, but for those that just popped on, I have never been skiing, but I know people enjoy it. And I like watching people. Put a little bit more glitter. You can't have too much of that. Okay, so there's our little collage ski theme. You guys, I will say some of the creators that get my kits, they do amazing. They really do. They do amazing. Okay. We're going to do one. We're going to do more than one more, but we're going to do one more that I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do, let me see. I kind of like this. No, I'm going to go to the side. We're going to do this. We're going to collage this piece and this piece together, and we're going to do something fun with this one. Oops. It's stuck. It stuck a little too much. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired still from everything. Now I gotta go back out. Oh my goodness, not me. I would probably break my neck. My mom, yep, I know my mom's been skiing. My mom tried to go win a contest to go on a ski trip with one of the news guys. I remember that. Oh, we still have to use our snow too. So I'm going to use my snow with this one. This is just a piece of felt. I got glitter felt, and then I kind of cut everybody's that had the kit, but that's all this is. It's just a piece of felt, and then you just cut it like snow. So we're going to put this one on the bottom because we got to add that too. But yes, we're going to do that. Okay. I had one cool idea, which hopefully it works. I'm going to sit here and figure it out for a second, though, you guys. Give me a minute. I'm going to go ahead and cut this excess piece off. We don't need that anymore. These little scenes are beautiful. I will say I like looking at snow. I just don't like being in snow. If that's any consolation for anything. All right, I'm getting some twine with this one. And I'm going to grab one of my, where'd it go? This. This is like those little ski lifts, right? I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut this one. Sounds cute. Kissing. Oh, a kissing bridge. I would be in the lounge with Christy by the fireplace sipping. Marlene, you and I could craft together while everybody else goes skiing. Listen, I don't just do this club. I don't do the ATCs just for things I like. I try to include what everybody else likes. My phone just did an upgrade. Can you start over? Oh no, Kathleen. Make sure you go back and watch the replay in 30 days. I will say if anybody misses anything, I do try to keep up. I think I've missed a couple, but I do try to keep up and get all of my stuff on YouTube. Now I am leaving a hole there, and you'll see why here in just a minute. Just a minute, you'll see why. I'm just going to kind of cut that cable, but Marlene and I will be in the lobby crafting if anybody needs us. Okay. Remember, these are just interactive and they're fun. So I am going to cut a little piece of twine, whatever you have. You could even use something thinner than this. It would probably be better. Let me see. We're going to just stick with this. So what I'm going to do is, if you guys did not already tell, I'm going to go ahead and put like a little line up here, and we're going to hang this one down. You're not a snow lover. No, I assume not. Anybody that's up north probably does not like the snow and does not want to do the snow at all. So I'm going to poke 2 holes at the very top on each side, right here and right here. And I'm going to go ahead and thread this through. Now, you guys can tape it or staple it, whatever you want to do. Trying to line this up where I want it. There you go. Sounds good. I know, right? Right, Marlene? Right? All right. You don't want to do it too close to the edge, and you'll see why here. I may have put a little too close to the edge, but we'll see what happens. And then we'll do the other one, say, right here. Make it as straight as possible. You can actually put it at an angle so it looks like it's climbing, but however you want to do it. All right. We're going to have to use the smaller one because my little hole punch is not that big. All right, that's okay though. We'll just do this. This is just a little piece of hemp cord or whatever you have. And I'm going to go ahead and feed it through. And I'm just going to give it a little knot, maybe a double knot, so it won't go through. Do you guys hear my fan, or is it okay? I don't know what you can and cannot hear. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. Now I'm going to punch a little hole here. It was 55. I'm a hot toddy girl by the fireplace. Oh my gosh, Gwen, when you said that, because you sent me that sweet message. By the way, you warmed my little heart when you sent that message. I loved it so much. But when you sent that message, I laughed because my husband, whenever he gets sick, he does the hot toddies when he gets sick. Because he really does, he really does them. All right, I'm going to use my smaller hole punch. And I'm just going to stick it in the middle right here where I left that little open spot. So we're going to have a little ski lift card. This was my vision when I did this. There we go. So before you feed it through here, I know I did it backwards, but I wanted to make sure I cut it long enough. Before you put it through there, we're going to put it through our little ski lift, and then we're going to put it through here. Does that make sense? So now we'll just kind of pull this a little tight. And now we have a little, you want to pull it tight enough because you don't want it to look like it's falling. You don't want people to fall. It's negative 25. I could not do that. Kathleen, I could not do that. I know you guys up north, I give you mad props. Every year I tell you this because I lived in Pennsylvania. I don't remember living in New York because I was really little, but I give you mad props. I lived in Pennsylvania for 2 years and I got severely depressed, like severely. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. So now it's a little ski lift. You guys see this? All right, you can either tape these down or put another card behind it. I think that's what I'm going to do. So that kind of hides it. Or you can put a piece of cardstock, whatever you want. I'm going to go ahead and just do the card method, though. Just lay those little... It's probably better if you use a thinner twine when you do that, but... it really doesn't matter. Was getting those winds starting to during the night. Yes. Hello, my sweet Amy. Amy, I got a card from you. And I have not opened it yet. I was waiting until you were online, but now my house is kind of a train wreck from everybody right now. So if you don't mind, I'm going to open it on my next live because I have a few pieces of mail to open. Starting tomorrow, we're going to have rain. Rain for 8 days. Oh no, you're going to have rain for Christmas? We get a lot of rain for Christmas here. Quite a few years we've had that. Okay, so you guys, I love this one. Look, it is a ski lift. Isn't that one cute? And then you just put your little cable. Now this could be for anything. You could put this a little bird and do it the same way. Just put the 2 little holes in the back and you can cover it. You can cover it with any type of glue you want. I'm just putting this together because we're going to move on. But isn't that cute? The little ski lift? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, I know, right? Freezing. Okay. So we have this option with the little brad, or we have this one with the little ski lift. That goes back and forth. I love that. You can do that with like a little subway or whatever from, maybe we'll make some New York City ones when my daughter gets back. That would be really cute. Okay, so we've done 4. I will do some more on those, on the girls, because they're having their girls' time. But I wanted to do one more with our little black and white, like little, and I think we're going to just kind of collage these in the back. So I'm going to use some of my purple because, I don't know, I just feel like it's going to make it look cute. So you guys can use whatever you want. We're doing scraps tonight. So let me get another card out. And then I think I'm going to let you guys go. Oh, wait, we forgot to put our snow down. Never mind. Hold on. Glad you get, there's a goodie in there. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes, I'm going to open it when I have my house a little bit more cleaned up and I'm more prepared, per se. We have to add our snow, you guys. I'm going to add the snow to the next one too. So all I do, this can be held together. It's very lightweight. It's very thin felt. You can get it anywhere. This one is the one that's kind of very thin and it's almost stiff. It's not the one that's really pliable. It's a little stiff. That's what makes sense. So I'm just going to glue the back of it and put my little piece on. I'm glad you guys love that one. I know, I almost forgot the snow. What the heck? We're talking about snow and I almost forgot about it. And you do not have to use all your snow for this one. I know the next week we are doing snow ones as well. And then in January, you guys are in for a treat. I have the cutest. We're doing Valentines all throughout January because we want to get them done so we can mail them to our Galentines, right? We're probably going to do another Galentine exchange, kind of like our Christmas one, which we'll work on that too when we get there. If everybody does that participated in the ATC exchange, make sure you're communicating with your person so they know to look through the mail. I did not put a deadline on it, but obviously you want to try to get to them for Christmas. I'm actually late myself because I have some things I need to mail out and it may get there a day or two late, but you guys will have to excuse me because I had my family here and I ran out of time. I was hoping you got it before. Yes, I did get it before Christmas. Okay, so there's our snow. Isn't that cute with the little, it really looks like a little snow bank down there, doesn't it? And you could even go the extra mile and put like a little ski sign or something on there. Or your goggles. You can put your goggles. I'm just going to leave it the way it is though. You can even cut up some of your other ones. Like the way it says Alps. And put that in the bottom. However you guys want. But that was the basic idea for this card. Okay, now we can move on. Now we can move on to the other one. So I'm going to finish off. Nope, I'm going to use this one. I like this one. It's got glitter in it, and then this has got some purple in it. So we're just gonna rip it. I'm just gonna rip it. We're gonna have fun doing this. All right. Let's go. So, just glue it up. Now, all of them are going to be different when you do it this way. And what I like about it, and I tell my mom this all the time, and she will tell you. I tell her all the time, I like when cards are all different because they're authentic and it makes your recipient feel special. I sent you and your mom a card, but nothing. It is in time, just in Christmas, just thinking. Oh, that is fine, Sue. You've already sent me some beautiful things. Your spiders, I was showing Beth, and I was showing Liz on my tree, my Christmas spiders from you. And you know, I think I'm gonna keep the red one out and put it, because I always take that one pencil tree down and I put it, leave it up for Valentine's Day because I'm doing like that puppy love. You know what I mean? The puppy love theme. Okay, so I'm just kind of ripping this one up to kind of put back here. That's perfect. That's how I want it. So I'm going to glue that here and then just kind of glue this piece here. Scraps. I love scraps. Going to bottom of the bin Saturday, Brandon with Steve. You are? Are you bringing Steve? I know Stephanie doesn't go to the stores much anymore, Marlene. I don't know what we're doing Saturday. I keep meaning to try to meet up with you. Because my husband's off. And I think he goes back to work on Sunday. So I may have to miss you this time. I'm sad. I'm trying to keep my life together at the same time, you know? Everything's just been so crazy lately. Okay. So we're going to cover this with pictures and stuff too. okay? I might even put snow down the side. That would be so cute. All right, so I'm going to cut this off, and this is going to go in the back. I also have another little ski lodge sign, but I think I like this one for what we're doing. Marlene, if Robert wants to take a nap on Saturday, I'll fool him and I'll be like, oh yeah, take a nap. And then I'll just take off. Is that bad? Okay, that's really cute. And then I think I'm going to cut this a little bit thinner. Well, he's bringing you. Oh, he's bringing you? Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, because your mom doesn't want to drive that far, right? Tell my Phyllis I said hi. I'm going to miss her this year. All right, I'm just going to cut her out a little skinny because she's still going to be on here really cute. And this is considered collage because it's all, being collaged on here. All right, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one on first. Put that one on first. And then I'm going to use my little piece of snow. I didn't use any of the snowballs, you guys. But I might doll these up a little bit more later. Sometimes I get nervous with you guys. Not that I'm nervous with you guys. It's me. Like, every once in a while it's okay to take a break, walk away, and come back and feel inspired again. I go to Mom's on Saturday, then we'll go to some of them with her sometime. I can't take any more time off of work, girl. But if you decide to go Sunday, let me know. I think maybe he is off on Sunday. I don't know. He didn't really tell me what days he took off. He's just, I don't know, probably surprising me with something. Who knows? Okay, I'm going to cut the snow off that one. So now I have this. Now I'm going to put her up here. Where are you laughing at? If he goes, I'm going to trick him when he goes to bed. I mean that. I will. Go take a nap, honey. You look like you need a nap. Then I'll leave him a little note. See how I rounded this off? Hi, Bex! Oh, I know. My mom wanted to see you so bad, Marlene. Oh my gosh, this one is cute too. Okay. So we're going to put our little vintage girl to the side here. So this is what I mean by things don't have to be cohesive to look good. You can still, cut the corners. You could even do your little distressing on the side. Whatever you wanted to do. But where did you get that? My hat? Hot Topic. It was a Black Friday special, but it's still available online last I looked. Because somebody else asked me about it. I had taken a picture of me with it on. Okay, so I don't need that anymore. So I was going to say we could put a couple snowballs down there, or we could just put glitter or whatever. You could put your washi tape. I had blue washi tape. Where'd my blue washi tape go? It's probably right in front of me. Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. There it is. You need one? It was on sale for $11, but they may have another sale, girl, because it's almost Christmas. All the stores, you guys, are doing last minute Christmas shopper like deals right now. I'm going to stick this under and just kind of quarter this. And then I'm going to corner it. I'm going to corner it here. Now, you could even make her on a brad and move her back and forth. I sent Amy ATC cards yesterday. Oh, Amy, if you're still here, your cards are coming in the mail. All right, there's that one. So these are our snow and ski lodge theme cards tonight. I'm going to stop where I am, but these are the collage ones. I hope I gave you some inspiration. I'm just a little worn out still from my family and I don't know, getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning today. So I will say I'm so excited for my next couple months because I've been working on those. But there's our little, it's our little ski lift card. I love this one, you guys. This one's so cute. And then we have this one too. That goes back and forth like it's moving on the ski slope. And then our little girls on the snow. So we did 5 tonight. That's about average for us. And I am going to let you guys go. It's 8 o'clock. Yours will be going out soon too. Oh, that's okay. As long as you guys are doing it. I'm so glad you caught me too, Bex. I haven't been able to catch you live, dear, but I actually have something for you, and I need you to send me your address, because I don't think I've ever sent you something before, and I didn't save your address from my package. So, I know, didn't they turn out cute? Okay, let me show you guys on our little pads here. So, I want you guys to get creative. I hope I inspired you a little bit tonight. Make sure you get out your glue. You could use stickles, but glue is the same. My husband mailed your ATC package on Tuesday. Thank you, Sue. Yes, it's kind of like my mom called me today. She's like, oh, you're an empty nest again. I'm like, yeah, it feels nice. But it was funny because we were shopping. We were shopping for the kids. Hi, Dee. How are you, Denise? Okay, so these are our cards tonight, you guys. Aren't they adorable? I really enjoyed making these with you, and I missed you guys, and I'm glad I got to pop on. So if I get some stuff done tomorrow, I don't want to promise you guys anything. So you may or may not see me tomorrow, but I'm going to try to make an effort to come on at least once this weekend and do something fun with you. Maybe not just a Christmas craft, but something. And then you guys let me know in the comments what you want to see. If you want to learn more journaling, if you want to learn more charms, if you want to do more collages, please give me feedback so I know what to do, so I know what you guys want to see. So I enjoyed being with you guys, and if you are in the club, there is no ATC Thursday next Thursday because it's Christmas. So I hope you guys enjoy your Christmas with your family. You'll still see me before then. We are going to do our last ATC thank you, Joyce, for December on December 30th. That's the day before Christmas Eve. We're just doing the 4 little cards. I made it very simple for the last week. They're the little backgrounds and they're the little girls. They're just kind of like snow scenes. Very simple, just to kind of hang out, because I know a lot of people are traveling and I don't want them to miss anything particular. And then we'll resume on January 8th, not the 1st. Hello, Nancy. Merry Christmas to you. So we're doing January on January 8th, 15th, 22nd, and 29th. So you still get 4 weeks. So we won't be doing it January 1st or December 25th because they're all landing on Thursday this year. So you still get your 4 weeks in, though. It worked out perfect. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining me. If I don't see any of you before then, I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. And I will hopefully see you into the new year. I'm excited for new things to come for all of us, for this community. And if you guys need anything, just let me know. I love you guys. Bye.